chasing a check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position, they thought I was tripping.
What's going on, guys, man? We're here and we're taking a look at the Phaze 2 Pro. You've seen me throw it a handful of times against some other particular products, but you've seen the thumbnail. My guy Scott Anderson is here. And he's here today. Yeah, man. He doesn't like Phaze 2s, right? He said it, not me. I'm just saying. Like, yes, man. I love the Phaze 2 actually. The solid, that's my baby.
I'm just gonna get into it right now. I'm gonna make it very simple. I am not a fan of middle of the bag bowling balls. I don't like having to make a decision to ball down or ball up. Give me an Ion Pro with like an Infinite Physics or an Equinox in my bag, I know I'm gonna have the ball up at some point.
So I think, but we still can agree that Ion Pro is still kind of the middle of the bag because that was kind of, but it's different. But all the marketing was like reinventing the benchmark ball.
It's my benchmark ball.
The ball's good. I think we all can agree. Ion Pro solid. Actually, I hated that ball initially. Then I liked it later. So, hey man, we might be onto something with this one. Phaze 2 Pro, it's pretty snappy. Mine's pretty snappy.
What'd you tell me last week when I brought the league?
Like in league, again, our house, I feel like it's like the US Open currently. Like we don't know what we're gonna get. Not talking bad about the house, we won't name any names, but I'm just saying it's a little tough. And the Phaze 2 hooked out the gym in there.
He walks up to me, he goes, I don't know if there's enough boards left for you to throw this tonight. And I said, all right, we'll see. And he was correct. Mine goes sideways.
Sideways, man. So honestly, I feel like this might be do pin down balls typically go a little longer for you? Or are they as jumpy?
No.
Or it's the opposite?
I definitely could have gone pin down, but I always fall victim to watching a bunch of other people and their videos first before I drill mine. I get mine like just after that release date, so I have the ability to watch you and some other people throw them.
Yeah.
Symmetric balls pinned down for me tend to be very niche. They wiggle a lot. I like going pinned down with my asymmetrics. So my Ions, Infinite Physics, Equinox, all those have the exact same pin down layout.
Okay.
The symmetric stuff, the rounder stuff, I like to go a little bit more pin up.
Got you. And what's this layout on this one?
So this one's 4.5 by 4.5 by 2.5.
Okay.
That's the Storm BLS. I don't really know the dual angle conversion.
Such a Storm staffer.
It's just it's a little bit right of my
bridge.
Of my bridge, and it's a 2.5-inch pin buffer, so it's a little bit lower than your normal like pin above the bridge. It's probably gonna avoid the warranty, but whatever. As long as it strikes, we're good.
Yeah, it's a little closer to the finger. But anyway, we're gonna toss this one and see what we get. We might do like a best of 5 towards the end. But we want to get warmed up. Again, house shot, I've thrown on it a little bit, but again, this ball just hooks a lot, so,
We'll adjust.
Yeah.
We'll break our hand.
I'm not breaking nothing. Mine's already broken.
I gotta go put mine on. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes, man, come on. Man, you got to stay ready, man. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
This is how I'm gonna throw it by the end of the video. No fingers.
Oh, Jesus.
Take my fingers out of it.
All right, Scott, come on. Let's get a couple shots warmed up. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Hey, but I haven't told you that, so that doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Oh, you see the face? You see it. You see it. Didn't want to roll it. I can't believe you. Just because you don't like the Phaze 2 doesn't mean you don't have to strike. You have to strike right now.
They add a few pins in that, right?
Just a little. And again, I don't know if he has like 600 more rev rates than myself, but this would be a good test so you guys can see kind of the difference. And I threw that quite to almost out of bounds-esque, area. Still look pretty good. But let me try to get one, you know, into that nice little rounded zone, a little more inside. Boom! You threw it out of bounds. And I'm looking like I'm the one who don't like the ball. That's crazy.
You thought I was trying to make it.
Exactly, that's what, 100%. Can't believe Storm would come out with a ball like this. Just can't believe it. All right, let me not throw it out to no man's land. You see, I was watching Scott throw the ball, and I was like, oh, I can do that too. Then it came back like, yo, you don't do what Scott does though. So let me tighten up the angles a little bit, you know, and we're gonna get to striking. All right, let me try to catch this one clean. Finally. I'm gonna throw one more, and then you wanna try to jump to the right. I'm gonna throw one more, but you're gonna try? All right. Yeah, give me one more, and then. Okay. What's going on? YouTube. Yes, sir, yeah. I just suck. I am not good today. Yeah, it's just, like you said, just. Get back to bowling, Scott. You gotta make the ball look good.
You know what it is? Maybe you need a new. All right, so if we did have some audio issues, just gonna let you fill you guys in. First shot really tried to stay behind. Second shot I was up here and I was kind of explaining how I was trying to stay behind it because this has been so strong recently. And then I flat 10. So moved one left, kind of added a little bit of axis rotation. The ball went through the pins great. And then you saw the last one snap the 10 out really well. So action on the 6 pin is what I look for if I'm throwing the right ball. And the 6 pin going off the wall and hit the 10 was great. I know in Charles's videos, you guys like to see him kind of square up a little bit and try and stay behind it. It's not necessarily my strong suit, especially with a ball like this when I get closer to the friction like I just did. I'm gonna try it again. I'm really gonna try and kill it and throw it a little bit harder. You know, I might spin it, I might roll it out. I'm gonna try and spin it first and see if that gets it through it. If it doesn't, we might be in like 5, 7, 10 territory, but we'll try it again. I almost called it. Almost called it.
We got there, buddy.
So that last one was about 10 right. We're gonna move another 4 here, so I'm getting close to 20. Gonna really keep trying to spin it. Oh, almost called it again. But we're getting the right roll. Ball's definitely playable from multiple angles. Just moving a half right, so I'm gonna try and keep my angles a little bit more in front of me so the ball doesn't have to shape as much. That was probably the limit there.
Okay.
All right, so where does this fit in the bag? That's what everybody always likes to know. Do I need this ball? Phase 2, so I'll just speak from my experience. I'm gonna let you guys know kind of what happened. My Viking was supposed to get here beforehand. Something messed up with USPS. I got my Viking after, drove my Phase 2 Pro first. Kind of got them around the same time, so I've been throwing both. It's definitely middle upper of the bag for sure. It's not going to be with like your Equinox Solids or your Ion Maxes. It's going to be definitely a step below those. As you can see, the ball has a hard time stopping. So continuous is the word I'm looking for. Where an asymmetric ball might kind of lock up and face the pins a little bit differently, like a Viking would. This ball is kind of like a more continuous Viking for me, kind of like in that range, like upper mid pearl. It's not necessarily going to be like as quick and sharp as like an RST Hyperdrive pearl, and it's not going to be like as mellow as like an Ember, let's say. So it's going to kind of fit between those two bowling balls, and it's going to give you a little bit of a rounder shape. It's definitely something we don't have right now, I can tell you that much, because nothing in my trunk I mean, my trunk has a lot of bowling balls, let me tell you. Nothing in my trunk does what this one does right now. The only other ball that I can tell you that we can really compare it to, and I'm going to be doing the video right after this one, if you guys want to go and head over to my channel, Scott Anderson Bowling, I'm going to be comparing it to the Rockstar Amped. And I know a lot of people have been out there saying, why are you releasing this ball? You just released the Rockstar Amp. The Rockstar was like the Phaze 2's brother, kind of similar numbers. That Rockstar core for me was a little bit of a better shape. It was rounder. I like the rounder shapes. This actually feels a little bit rounder than the Amped. So the Amped has that nanotechnology in it. It kind of causes it to stand up a little bit. So it's almost like they flip-flop shapes when they went to the pearls. So head on over, you can check that out. I'm gonna let Charles throw a few. He's a lot better at straighter angles than I am. Haven't really practiced it in a while. I'm just happy I got the 5 out twice. So he's gonna show you what it looks like. The one thing I did wanna let everybody know was I did hit mine with a little bit of surface out of box. So it does have a little bit more teeth under it, which might be why mine's not shooting past the break point like his is when it's getting out there. His is still box finish from what I understand. It might not look like it when you look at my ball because I've thrown it a ton. It's got that lane shine to it. When I tell you I hit it, it's like 6 seconds on a Haas machine with 3000 grit, just to kind of knock it off a little bit. But if you guys have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments. I'm going to let him come up now. I ramble a little bit too much. He wanted me to say those two things, so I went ahead and said them. Get out here and show him how to do it.
I was close. Cheated just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hook. Hook, please.
I cannot do that.
Again, it's not something I like to do either, Scott. So I'm moving off of that because I just don't care to play the ball straight anymore. The disrespect is 100% a candidate. Hit his ball with a little more surface, blend it out. You know, hopefully the ball sets a little bit more and not get behind the head pin as much. Definitely makes a lot of sense why he hit his with like 3000. Like, I don't need to dig in, you know, like the solid per se, but get it out of there, finally.
Say it.
Louise.
AI core?
AI, no AI.
Oh,
no
come
AI.
on.
No AI.
Come on.
That is wild.
Maybe that's why you were leaving the ring 10s.
I need the AI.
You need it.
You right. The Phaze AI from Straighter, you right. Yeah, I'd be killing them right now with that ball. Killing them. All right. All right, a little bit slower. There we go. So speed, definitely right. If I was really trying to strike right now, Phaze Solid, one of the bigger cores, I mean, the bigger cover stocks like Equinox Solid would be the ideal situation because again, the ball is just a little too clean for me. Like, Scott's looked amazing, but more rev rate and the finish on his ball was a little bit duller. So, but Scott, come on, let's close it out with a little bit of a time crunch. But I want to, again, make sure we got the video done and that he can get his stuff done too. So, yeah, man, Scott, you're the man. You're the man.
Just trying to do as much as I can in whatever time we got, right?
Yes, 100%, man.
Yeah,
all we can do.
I actually, while watching you,
how much I suck? What are you talking about?
no, it's with how much earlier mine is, that's kind of what I was looking for in Phase 2s when I first drilled them.
What?
Maybe if I drill another one.
What?
And don't hit it with any surface.
Pin down?
That can be, no, same layout, but that can be like
layout.
my Pearl version to my Pearl version. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, if this one's hooking too much, I can go to something that I haven't hit with any surface, and maybe I like that shape so much that two different surfaces can work out.
But realistically, off of this ball, which one would you be in first? Ion Pro Solid, or would you be in a Phase 2 Pro first? Which one would you be in first?
That's not a good question to ask me for this video. If
But
it starts with Ion Pro, I'm starting with an Ion Pro.
Okay, but then
if an
could you
Ion Pro's in
transition?
play-
But could you transition into a Phase 2, or you be more like going to a Surge?
This guy right here just asked me a question, and he didn't even know what he was asking me. So at League last night, the lanes were hooking quite a bit. We had a little bit more friction. We were on the end pair. That might have had something to do with it.
Yes.
It might be the house he was referencing earlier. It's not the easiest place in the entire world.
U.S. Open.
So, oh, those are his League Night videos. I forgot. I forgot you do those, and I even watch them. I sit there and I watch your videos and be like, that happened to me too.
Yeah, man. Like, man, this guy Charles sucks. That's just what half the world is saying. But go ahead, continue.
That's not what I say.
Go ahead,
Other
continue.
people you're saying, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Anyway, yeah. So one night, it feels like you're starting on 35 with your weakest ball, and you got to pray you get some carry down. And then another night, they're a little bit tighter, and you can throw your bigger balls, and then they go like that. And
Real
it's
quick.
like, okay, what just happened? Anyway, so last night was one of the, they started off super dry for me nights. So started with the Ion Pro Solid, way left, like 35, 36. If you guys tune into my lives, you saw it. But towards the end of game 2, we start getting these cliff conditions, over, under, wet, dry, whatever you guys like to call it. If you guys don't know what that means, it means very low amount of oil on the outside, very high concentration of oil on the inside. So it overhooks if it's outside, and it underhooks if it's inside because there's too much.
Right.
So in order to blend that out, you kind of need to either get deep and steep with something that hooks a ton, or you need to kind of keep your angles in front of you with something that doesn't hook. I don't know if you guys have watched me bowl, but things that don't hook don't exist. So I do the move left and hook it version. And the Phase 2 was perfect. I actually went to the Phase 2 Pro on the fill ball, and it's shaped like a perfectly cooked Thanksgiving meal.
Beautiful.
And bowled really well with it the last game compared to what I've been normally bowling the last game when they get like that. So the ball definitely saved me. So yes, I can either see myself starting with something like an Ion Pro Solid and then bowling up to a stronger, rounder shape like a Phase 2 Pearl. Or if we have a little bit more oil, where you guys are from, if you start off and need something a little bit stronger, and you're like, those ions don't work for me, you can start with the bigger ball and then transition to the cleaner, shiny Ion Pro Solid. That's gonna help you turn the corner because it is asymmetric. So the ball is definitely gonna kind of help, shape a little bit down lane. That's what that's meant for. So
Beautiful, man.
I could definitely see them both feeding off of each other for sure.
Hey, y'all got a little insight from Scott. Go check out Scott Anderson Bowling and on YouTube, and then on TikTok, he's always live streaming everything. So get over there and check him out.
I'm active again now.
Phase 2 Pearl.
This is what we've been waiting for, they said,
Yes.
right? This is it.
This is it.
It has arrived.
This has arrived.
Go get one.
Best ball in the market.
They fly
Best ball in the
gone,
market.
keep it moving. Put the music up, I'ma keep 'em grooving. You sleeping on me, just keep snoozing. I'm so locked in right